Hello, welcome to another video review on BuyMeAnIPhone.com. I'm Omar C, and today we're going to be checking out another Tekkeon case, and that is the Tekkeon wallet case. And let's just go ahead and jump right into it. Like many of Tekkeon's cases, like the other ones I reviewed already, the outer shell in this case has like a plastic texture to it. I'm not sure if it's actually leather or not, I really don't know. I know the inside is leather, that feels like natural leather, but this outside, it has like a plastic feel to it. And I'm beginning to see that there's probably a lot of positive things about that, because I would think, usually when you scratch leather, it leaves like lines on it, it kind of messes up the grain of the leather. And I would imagine if this got wet, you could just wipe it off really easily, it wouldn't cause any kind of damage or anything like that, as opposed to natural leather would. So I'm kind of liking that. I think it's a little more robust and probably would hold up a little better than leather with its outer shell. So it's really smooth. Let me just open it up and you can hear, yep, another Velcro enclosure. And apparently Tekkeon, all of Tekkeon's cases use Velcro enclosures instead of magnet enclosures, and you can see them right there. And so I spoke with my contact at Tekkeon, and she mentioned to me that originally the original designs of all of Tekkeon's cases used magnetic enclosures on theirs, but then they saw the guidelines that Apple put out for iPhone accessories, and they recommended not to use magnets in their cases. So they reverted back and they went to Velcro, and that's why these all have Velcro. And I spoke with a person that handles magnets a lot, a magnet expert. I asked them if they've ever heard of some smaller magnets like what you find in these types of cases, if they've ever caused problems or if it's really dangerous. And they mentioned to me that the magnets that they usually use on these types of cases, they actually have those same type of magnets in cell phones. Matter of fact, flip phones, whenever you open up your flip phone and you close it, what keeps it closed is magnets. Those are magnets that are in that flip phone. So he mentioned to me he works around huge, massive magnets all day long, and he keeps his phone on his belt, and it never causes any problems with his cell phone. Granted, his phone is not an iPhone, but that's something to keep in mind. So, anyways, that's one reason. That's the reason why Tekkeon uses Velcro enclosures in other cases. And so, I've used many cases that have magnetic enclosures. I've never had a problem with it using it with my iPhone, so I still kind of prefer that method. But that's just the reason why. So basically, like the title of this case goes, it's a wallet case, and there's a little sleeve right here, a little pocket, if you will, where you can place maybe a couple dollars, maybe a few credit cards, business cards, I don't know. I don't think you could actually use this as a full-time wallet unless you really don't carry a lot of stuff in your wallet. So that's just me. And it does come with an optional clip if you like. I would think maybe more for women than men, but you can clip this to the top here, and it's like a little wrist strap. So that comes with that as well. Everything is really accessible for the most part. You got your headphone jack, standby switch, the bottom there, the connector, the speakerphone, the microphone. You can get to your silent switch and your volume switches on the inside right there. Pretty easy to get to. So that's pretty much all accessible and really easy. The one thing I have noticed about this case since I've been using it for about a week or so is that it's gotten pretty loose. Like I've put it to my head, my head to answer a phone call. It's almost slipped out a couple times. I kind of wish that maybe the leather was a little bit tighter, or maybe there was some way to keep it in there from falling out. But like I'm showing you right now, I'm just holding it, and it kind of pops out really easily. So something to think about. I'm not sure if what they could do right off the bat that can make sure it doesn't pop out, but that's a problem I've been having with it. I've never used a wallet case. This is the first wallet case I've ever tested, and I have to say I kind of like it. I think there would be some things I would have wanted to change about it, though. One thing, when you really look at it looks like it's a hip case. But as you know, hip cases, you open it up, you take the iPhone out, and you answer the phone with it. The good thing about this is you don't have to take the iPhone out. It's still being protected. So I think it would be really awesome if maybe they had a swivel clip on the back. Because I like swivel clips, that's just me. I don't like regular clips. And I think that'd be really cool, so you could have it on your hip, you can pop it off, open it up, and you can answer your phone calls with it. So I think that might be kind of nice. And it's also kind of cool too, when you're text messaging, it's kind of like a book, so if you want to be private about what you're doing, if you're around a bunch of people and you don't want them to see what you're texting or what your email says, kind of like a little privacy kind of thing here. It's kind of nice. One thing I did notice was the camera on the back, it shifts around a little bit, although it's kind of, since it is kind of loose, and you have to kind of play with it to get it to line up just right. But it's still not too bad. So this case retails for $32.95 like many of their cases, which is reasonably priced in my opinion. I think it's a pretty good style case. Like I said, there are some things I would have changed about it. Maybe make it a little bit tighter. Maybe just the one I got really loose, but maybe the other models, if you bought one yourself, it wouldn't be that loose and it wouldn't slide out as easily. But that's the problem I've been having with it, the phone coming out. Things like that. But it's been a pretty nice case, and it's definitely changed my mind on wallet cases, and I think I wouldn't mind having a wallet case after testing this one out. So, Tekkeon wallet case. And that's going to be it for today, and thank you for watching another video review on buymeaniphone.com. Like I said, I'm Omar C. Till next time.